Hey, y'all made it back. Thank you so much for coming back. This is part two. This was a bit long, so I split it up. But lots of good information here. So enjoy, and always remember, like, share, subscribe, and ring the little bell. All right, thank you guys. Enjoy. But, some positive things occurred, right? So I almost feel like we have to do like a seance and like call on the Justice Department to like do their work. Like, come on, judges.
Please stay on our side. Please keep doing your job.
Praying to a cloak and gavel or something. Like, please save us. Because one of Judge Williams' Allsup's, he came at them for DOJ essentially firing all of the federal workers.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
And he told them, you're lying. Because he said on the thing, you said that it was because of performance. It's not about performance.
Right. That was
and
wrong.
He said, you're lying. You're not bringing any evidence. And he said, you have to reinstate all of their jobs. And what did he say? Rachel Maddow did this story. She was like, he said, today, Today, today.
Yeah.
And he ruled on it, and he even said like some remarks to them that I thought was hilarious. Like he's like, and just because this isn't written yet, doesn't mean you don't have to follow my order. You will follow this order. And I was like, referring to the Venezuelan thing, because they're like, well, it wasn't written down.
Yeah, exactly. They already landed.
I was like, yeah. So like the Justice Department is one way we might be able to get some ground back.
Well, I think so. It's just, how do you execute that? I mean, the law enforcement and all that, they're all under the justice system, and how do you do it? I mean, logistically.
Oh, I don't know.
You can't just go over there and arrest the president, can you?
I mean,
I don't know.
Can't you?
I have a warrant for your arrest. That's what would happen to any one of us if we didn't abide by it.
What could they do? It's true. I mean, they can tell him that what he's doing is illegal and make his department stop doing what they're doing. Like he can make the judges can make the FBI and the military and everyone do things that stop doing what they're being ordered to do by the executive branch. Now, if the executive branch somehow goes over that, then we have a much bigger problem. You know what I mean? That's right there. The interfighting, it's going to be like a civil war.
Exactly. Well, that's why the power is really in the people now. The more we just all have to come together, that's the power.
There's millions of us.
There are millions of us, and
And I think an example.
we're bigger than the Proud Boys. We're bigger than the Proud Boys. We are Dems 2.0. That's right. So look out.
The revved up Democratic Party.
Well, it is. Yeah, it's Ignite the Fight. Man, that would make a great t-shirt too. Ignite the fight. Dems 2.0. Damn. Oh, I'm giving away all my ideas.
Don't do that. No.
Anyway, but because of all this is happening, the people are standing up and it is working. It may not seem like it is, but it is working, just like you said. They had to hire back all those employees, and they're back at work, I assume.
Well, that was a judge doing his job.
Yeah, exactly. So it is working. The power of the people is working. We just got to keep it going, and we got to make it bigger. And actually, that's starting to happen.
Well, there's evidence that it's working. Look at Elon Musk. Tesla is taking a huge hit, and that's the people.
Wasn't he out there begging for money and his employees? He was telling his employees, please,
sell your stock.
Don't sell your stock because I'm a good predictor. I know things are bad now, but it's going to be good, down the line. And, he's done this before.
First of all,
nothing's happened.
In November, right? He had one of the most innovative, amazing technology companies. But no, Tesla was technology because they had the self-driving was technology that they were innovating.
He had a great company. What the hell did he buy?
This could have been like if they had just not gone into the
politics.
Well, even politics, but it's like if he wasn't doing Nazi salutes in national television.
What the hell is he thinking?
What?
Doesn't his board want him to be gone now?
Because
he's a stain on the brand.
Investors are saying that they want him to step down. They're saying they want him to step down or to
investors.
stop doing politics and just focus on Tesla. I've never in my life heard of a car company be so successful and be taken down merely by reputation.
Exactly. Really.
Yeah, the Cybertrucks suck and they're falling apart. And how many of them were recalled? 46,096 were recalled this week. Also, just not a good week for Tesla.
No, it isn't. And that's why he wants to get rid of all the regulation. But that doesn't seem like a fair trade. Lose your company.
I mean,
just because, they're going to make you fix the panels to make sure they stay on.
What good is it if no one's buying it?
It's
no
like
regulation,
stupid.
but everyone hates your car. It's a swastika.
And the thing is the left, we all bought the cars because we were about the environment and all that. I mean,
this is about don't where you eat.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It really is.
You have an electric car company. You don't piss off the liberals.
I never thought of it that way, Kurt, but you're right.
The Trumpers aren't going to come save you, Elon.
Yeah, they're not buying the cars.
Oh,
they never were.
His appearance on the news is horrible. And I hate his voice, but he talks like, I'm going to say it like a drugged out Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. I don't even know what the accent is.
I don't know. But he's on there and he's like, I don't know why the left is doing this to me.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be the party of peace and goodwill and da-da-da-da.
Oh, you fired me.
Now you're being nice. Now you think that we're the party of peace. I thought we were all terrorists.
Exactly. We're terrorists and we're government workers.
We're just letting every into the country and destroying the economy. I thought that's what we were, Elon. I thought we were the party of that. So,
it's just,
yeah, he came and pleaded on TV to be like, please don't hate us. Mm-hmm. And that's sad, because if having a commercial on the White House lawn with the president and having the Secretary of Commerce come and say, buy stock, doesn't save your company, you're shit out of
it's
luck.
like asking, okay, please come and give to the billionaire. He's crying and his company is going down. But just give $5, $1 to the billionaire. Everybody donate. Let's
be mean
save
to
the
him.
billionaire.
He doesn't deserve it.
No, he doesn't. It's just like, come on.
If you want to save your brand, Elon, here's my advice.
Okay.
Go with Taylor Swift. Get Taylor Swift, leave politics, and become Taylor Swift's bestie.
There you go.
And maybe people will like you, because everyone loves Taylor Swift.
Exactly. Well, get out of the... but quit the government, for God's sake. Just go away. Go on tour with Taylor Swift. Become her bestie.
And skip a news cycle, Elon.
Yes,
Why don't you go on vacation?
Exactly. You're the one that should be going on vacation.
Stop gutting the damn government and go on vacation. Oh, God, I hate him so much.
Oh, this is too much.
Hey, thanks for listening, you guys. Don't forget.
Subscribe, comment, and ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Everything helps us.
Yes.
We want to get this off the ground, so please make sure that you interact with our videos. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Speaking of Elon, I know every show is like the Elon show.
Well, I know we always.
What the hell?
Because he's always making the news and all that stuff.
So,
but
I wanted to talk about him for one moment, because Elon also was about to be given state secrets this week.
Oh, yeah. What was that about?
They were like, "Oh, come to the Pentagon. We want to show you the plans
for our
war plans against China."
Well, doesn't he have a huge... That's where his plant is, where he builds all his cars.
He has the biggest car plant in China.
In China. Well, wouldn't that be like conflict of interest? I mean, why would he...
They don't care about conflict of interest.
Oh, shoot.
This is like the
I
president
cannot believe...
The president was trying to sell us Teslas.
Exactly. I just don't get it. But then I think at the last minute, he didn't get access.
That's fucking fabulous.
I don't understand why. I don't know what happened there. But that just...
This is what pisses me off. Elon is a private citizen.
Right.
He has not been voted or approved to do anything.
He's not an elected official.
Like, why aren't we letting frickin' Bill Gates to go see the plans against China, or Oprah, or Taylor Swift? I love Taylor Swift. I'm a T Swift.
I know.
I'm having my T Swift moment. I listen to her at the gym.
Oh, I love her too.
So I'll be like pumping iron, and everyone thinks I'm probably listening like techno or something, and I'm just like, baby got bad blood.
And that helps you with your last set, right?
Yeah, but might as well have her in there looking at
Exactly.
the war plans.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah. I don't get it. And then Trump, I think I heard that he's taking away all the security clearances. And he did like a list, like Biden, Obama, Liz Cheney. I mean, it was like on and on. Even Andrew Weissman, he's an attorney. He's like an analyst on TV. I mean, it was like a kid with all his lists of, I want all these guys not to have lunch. I'm going to take all their lunch money. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. That's basically what it seemed like. Yeah. But yet he's going to let Elon look at war plans for China.
I just can't, I lose sleep at night about Elon, because we own a Tesla. Before Elon went crazy, we're actually been car shopping this week. It's been really depressing.
Did you buy one of those stickers that just says?
Of course we did.
Well, yeah, because I feel sorry for all the owners.
I'm about to get dental floss and pry the T off the front of the
Yeah, put a Ford emblem there. That would be so funny. You should
I was
do
telling
that.
Ellen, I was like, we're going to have to pull this off of the car. Oh, God.
Gosh,
So
and that's such a great
embarrassing.
logo, too. Anyway, yeah.
But Elon, right, earlier this week, if we miss a day, but earlier this week, Monday, they were talking about how Elon was entering, what was it, Africa? It was basically some sort of private, but still affiliated with government work, building, and the attorneys met him. They didn't let him in. The attorneys came out.
Oh, really?
And were like, no, you can't. And they were talking to him. They're in the black SUV, the little teenagers, right, that he has doing all his bidding. It wasn't like Elon was in there. The teenagers came.
Yeah.
And so they pulled around, and they came back with people who said they were CIA and U.S. Marshals armed pulled the people out of the building. Pulled the staff out of the building, went in, locked the building. And I'm like, okay, they're using armed forces to get access and dismantle these things. When does that not turn into some sort of insurrection style stuff?
You're right.
How is that allowed?
With no warrant or anything like that?
No, they said we're state marshal.
Well, they're
FBI
all under
agents.
They're all under the justice system, so they're going to have to do what they say.
Talk about weaponizing the justice system.
Yeah.
Who is doing that?
Exactly. He's the one that's doing it. We never did that.
I thought Biden was weaponizing the
That's
justice
what they said.
system.
Exactly.
But the day you can come and hold a government building up, essentially, and say, oh, we don't care what your attorneys are saying. We're just going to do it anyways.
Jesus.
And we're going to do it with guns.
Yeah.
Elon.
Oh my God. Well, maybe we should, end with some good note.
Yeah.
Talk about ignite the fight. Bernie
AOC.
and AOC. What has happened with them? It's been so great. And don't forget
they're so
Tim
good.
Waltz as well. But Bernie and AOC, they were in Colorado this week.
Oh my God.
And they had crowds, thousands of
I
crowds.
have-
Just in Denver, it was like 30,
It
35.
was 36,000, 16 in Arizona, 34,000 at the Civic Center Park. That's a huge number of people.
People coming out. And it's not even an election year. God.
Well, people are
the
coming
crowd.
out because
They're
do something.
But this is what we need to do. They need
Bernie
to empower
Sanders should be the Chuck Schumer.
Oh, yes.
Get Chuck Schumer out of there, put Bernie Sanders in.
I love Bernie Sanders, and he has a lot of energy, man. And he says it. He puts the points out there right there, and he says truth to power. And the same with AOC. She's doing great. And
I love what she said when she
Yeah.
was talking about Trump's attorney and how she told her how do you know anything? You used to be a bartender. And she's like, hell yeah, I was. She's basically telling these people, she's like, that's what they think of you. They think that you're not intelligent because you're working class people.
Right.
But she's like, but I'm working just like you. People need to be representing the working class. And
Exactly.
they're not representing you.
Yes, exactly.
And I thought that was really powerful.
That's very powerful. And that's the message we have to start using. Front and foremost, if we want to get the undecideds or the people who didn't vote at all, that's how we go after them. The MAGA, forget that.
Well, and I
gone.
like AOC and Bernie because they're not scared of liberal issues. Like
No.
the centrist Democrats, like Chuck Schumer. They're scared. They're very centrist, so they're scared of, oh, we need... Even Biden and Kamala did this. They kind of were like, okay, the issue is the border. We're going to present a bill that was very Republican. You know, that they were never going to put through, but they presented that bill. And I like what AOC is doing instead, because she's saying immigration is a strength, not a threat to our nation. She's straight up like, screw that noise.
Exactly. Take a position.
Opposite.
Yes, take a position and own the narrative and then go with it. Because yes, it is. That's our strength as America. We were founded on immigrants, for God's sake.
Well, Nebraska's going to go bankrupt because there's no one to work there. Because all of the people that worked in agriculture were immigrants and they left.
They're gone. You're right. The farmers are going to be hurting.
Oh, they already are.
More than one way. Just not just through the immigrants.
They're going to learn that immigrants, like she said, are a strength, and we rely on them. You know, they do pay taxes. They pay sales taxes, and they don't get income taxes.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, it's a mess. But I was happy to see
and
that.
Bernie are doing a great job.
And Tim Walz as well. He's going out there and doing town halls.
And he's on the news.
And he's doing it in Republican districts. You know, he's going in there, since the GOP, they're afraid of...
Ghosting.
They're ghosting, and they're so afraid. He's going in there, and he says, okay, I'll be there. I'll go, and you could ask me the questions. And this is a great plan. This is a great strategy. This is what we have to do. We have to elevate it even more than this. I don't know if we can, because, God, we're getting so many people. But we got to keep doing it, and keep doing it, and keep doing it.
I think Tim Walz is maybe gearing up for a presidential run.
Really?
And I don't think he's a bad option. I think he's
very relatable.
When it comes to policy, he's proven. Because Minnesota, he passed a lot of liberal policies.
Oh, that's
working,
right.
Like free lunch for kids.
Yes.
There's some other policies that, under the gun I'm just not recalling. But also is a lot of the viral moments during the campaign where Tim Walz, like calling them weird, that was him.
See, he knows how to...
He was like,
he knows how to play it back. He knows how to market, to come up with a slogan. Yeah, you got to come up with a tagline.
Yeah,
that's what Trump does, and that's what the GOP does.
He had some moments in the campaign that were Tim Walz moments.
I know, I loved it.
So I think
he might be good.
It's a good mixture. Yeah. I hope that he's kind of, I would love if Kamala came back. I know everyone's saying a woman would never win for president because that's what we all learned.
Well, she did win. Sorry. But that's a whole other episode because I think it was rigged. And we knew it was going to be close, but I think she actually won.
Well, I don't know if this is true, but Anonymous on Instagram, something came up. I have to research this. Yeah. But they said that Elon Musk stole the election.
He did.
They're like that hacker.
No, he did. Yeah. I mean.
And they were like, we have proof.
It's not hard to manipulate the numbers with the computers.
And you say that beyond just buying the election. There was
some nefarious stuff going on, especially in the crucial states where it was close. That's what I think, but
I think so.
I think so too, because it just didn't add up. It didn't add up. We knew it would be close, but that just did not add up.
So,
anyway.
I know we're running out of time, but I just want to mention this one. I thought it was funny. It's actually quite disastrous. But, the country is so dysfunctional. The government and the country. We're all dysfunctional. But the government is so dysfunctional right now. So, the JFK thing, Trump took it over. And he was he's announced, I'm going to release the JFK files.
Oh, yeah,
and they, the next day, they just posted them online.
They just posted them,
and they didn't redact, people's names, addresses, and social security numbers. And
people who are still living.
They're still alive.
I mean, they're old, but they're still
And they're
living.
all like ambassadors in general.
Generals.
And what does Trump say to like, because they have to put foot in the mouth? They actually took it off and started redacting it.
Exactly. After everybody took it down. Anyway.
But it's out there. You
Yeah.
can't take it back.
You can't take it back.
So he tells these people, he's like, well, we'll just give you new social security number.
Well, with what? There's no Social Security department, for God's
Yes,
sake.
he's-
Who's going to give him a number?
As he's slashing the social security department. Just go there. They'll give you a new one.
You're going to have to stand in line. You can't call in, though. You just can't call in. You're going to have to
So-
stand in line and go online.
And one of these people was his own attorney. He doxed
Yeah.
his own attorney.
Yeah,
One of his
that's right.
attorneys. You know, he has an
Yeah.
army of attorneys now. But, anyways, I thought that was a lighter note, even though it's a huge disaster and very embarrassing.
It's a huge disaster. Golly. What's going to happen? And he's the one that could press the button.
He has his finger on the button that destroys the world.
Jesus. Oh, God. I know. It's ridiculous. Well, that should do it for this time.
I know, so much to cover. Next
Yeah.
week, hopefully, we might have to break this up into two.
Into two. It's just, a lot. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more next week. But we'll be sure and take all our notes and bring it to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, bon voyage
Voyage.
till next week.
And make sure you subscribe.
Like, share,
Subscribe.
subscribe, and ring the little bell.
Ring the bell.
Press the bell button.
Definitely. Okay? Well, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.